I've had the most beautiful bluebird days where there's been not a breath of wind, the blades of grass aren't moving at all, and a storm surge comes in so hard, the sky gets black. It's literally sleeting so hard that it's blowing up into your eyelids. In a moment's notice, you're in some crazy situation just trying to survive. I would say Kodiak has shaped my relationship with nature. This is just a panel you can open up in case Coast Guard's looking for us. We're kind of in camo, bright orange. Always have a sat phone. First aid kit. A place like this will bring out all the faults and everything. Your clothing, your preparation. If your gear does fail, your physical capabilities fail, your mind fails, then it's not good. And this place will definitely bring that out. I came up here right after high school. I didn't want to go to college. I knew I wanted to hunt. I didn't know how to make a living at it. I just chased some outfitters and offered to work for free and just got my foot in the door and learned. Let me see if I've got a 75 orange. Oh yeah, that's it. I respected the wilderness, the weather, the terrain, and understanding the right kind of gear to have in that environment. All right, always bring a tartan. I have always been a gear nut. Early days of guiding, you know, people would quit, and I just spent time sometimes like reflecting, like, am I doing something wrong? Or we still had plenty of days left. Why would they quit? But reality, people were just like not prepared to be out there. Tomorrow we're going to load up and fly down through these passes and land in Old Harbor. Having the right gear gives you confidence that you don't have to worry about failure. And then we're going to load up in a boat and cruise on down to Sitkalidak Island to look for the bison herds. Bison? A lot of them came from right over here, loaded them up, and then took them down. When I heard that the bison were being moved over to Sitkalidak Island, it really sparked my interest. It's a huge island, lots of terrain, really brushy. That seems like a really cool place to go hunt a bison. A little more breezy than I thought it was going to be this morning, huh?
Yeah, that's like him.
It was ripping. It was ripping. Yeah. Hello, sir. How you doing? Cole Kramer.
Cole, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, really nice to meet you.
Old Harbor itself, this village, was established probably in the 1700s, 1800s. I've been living in Old Harbor since 1978. People show pride in the communities they come from. There was a herd of bison in Kodiak that was available, so the Old Harbor Native Corporation Board purchased 40 animals, and they brought them to Sitkalidak Island and released them. I think the bison have an impact in that it provides a food source, a protein for the local people. And they used to live on salmon, hunt bear, sea lions, marine mammals, all that sort of thing. The village was based on that. Even to those that moved out of the community, we process meat and send it to them. I think that the bison program has given some identity and pride for this community.
What are you going to do? Morning, sir. We got a lot. Sorry about that.
Sitkalidak Island is a barrier island. It's one of the bigger islands of the Kodiak archipelago.
So have you been on most of the bison hunts then?
Yep, my guy.
Heck yeah. You ever seen any kill with a bow?
No.
I'm excited. Seeing some bison, man.
It's exposed to the harsh weather from the ocean, and it protects the village.
Woke up in this bay all quiet. Like, these things are pretty spooky. They've been hunted quite a bit.
They can just be sitting in these trees. You won't even see the damn things.
Yeah.
The island could sustain maybe 1,200 animals, but our thinking is that's way too much.
Yeah, he's looking at us. And our first bison we just saw has a collar on it. They have a collar program here on the island.
So we're trying to harvest and manage the herd. The collars help us manage it. You can see where their movements are and what their actions are.
The bison's been a great thing. It brings a lot of people together. Everybody gets meat around here.
Lead the way, my friend.
I mean, it's creating jobs. Gave me a job. It's beautiful.
I'm not sure what to expect on this hunt.
He just said they're coming this way.
I'm going into it very open-minded. I really hope it's going to feed my appetite of adventure.
Yeah, they're feeding.
To just see the land and experience the people.
It's cool to see some.
They never go that way.
They go through here.
Right for that little cut right there.
That's what I really enjoy about being a hunter.
Pretty awesome seeing these bison, mainly cows, a few young bulls, and a lot of calves. Yeah, if there was a shooter in that herd, it would have been magnificent. Really, really cool to see.
We get a couple of inches of snow, which is nice. Just really enjoy seeing the white landscape and also the large brown creatures stand out slightly more. Yeah, just lovely. Just lovely.
But as you can tell, right in front of us, we've got some rain starting to come in, maybe a mix of snow. The weather changes here so rapidly.
Everything we do, we have to keep preparedness in the back of our mind.
And it looks like a pretty dark blob right on the very edge of the trees. It definitely looks like a bison. Wind is not good.
There's no such thing as an easy rescue here. The best case scenario in most of the places that we go would be a 2-hour emergency response time, maybe even days. In the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about if something really bad happened, or someone got hurt, or we couldn't get back to camp and had to stay out overnight. You have to have the right type of gear with you to take care of all these situations.
Should we just go on down and maybe we can look down on it? Coming in the bay, we could see this good bull laying on the brush line, kind of right in the middle of the valley here. He ended up making it out quicker than we could get there, I guess. We don't really want to keep pushing him back in there in the brush. We have other places, other animals to go look at, so back to the boat. Well, we're pulled into a new area, and looks like we're going to get off and get on some quads and cut across to another bay. That's got some pretty big surf on it, so we're just going around on this side and just be looking for bison along the way.
here, about 500 yards away. Guys spotted it while we're going down the trail.
Curves up pretty good, doesn't he?
Yep.
That's cool. He's a nice looking bull.
If he gets up in those hills, the guy could get lucky with wind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of you searching.
Bow hunters.
What gives me complete confidence in the gear is spending time in that gear and putting it through the tests. Hiking, going through brush, lots of rain, snowstorms, and if it's holding up, you're staying dry, you're staying warm, then that gives you confidence.
He just went down right there. We don't want to push him down there. I got it right there.
He's down. I love the physical aspect of hunts. Showing people what they are capable of and also just learning.
Get up to this thing. Freaking huge. Wow.
The correct gear, it's not about me as a guide. It's, a dad with their kids or a husband with his wife. You want them to stay comfortable mentally and physically.
Weather was just like what we wanted today. We needed a little crummy weather just to break it up a little bit.
And when you have the correct gear and the knowledge, when to take it off, when to put it on, and don't be lazy about it, that is the key to success. You have to be prepared. I've never liked easy. It's never been in my nature. One of my joking slogans of Kramer's Kodiak Guide Service is serving up all natural hardship since 2008. If you go prepared, it opens your brain and alleviates the stresses of being cold, wet, and miserable to soaking up everything else that's around you.